Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. So we're already in the month of October, and there's still no update on when or if Unicorn Warriors Eternal is still coming this year. It's been a while since we've last heard about this series that was originally supposed to come in the year 2021. If you guys remember, Unicorn Warriors Eternal was supposed to come out in the year 2021, and then, we kind of just ran out of days in 2021, so we all assumed it would then come in 2022, and even Gendy came out in the beginning of this year and said that Unicorn Warriors Eternal would indeed premiere in 2022, and yeah, it's been like 8 months since that happened, and there's been no updates whatsoever on when or if the show is coming this year. Fingers crossed it hasn't gotten canceled, which I don't think it has, because this weekend on October 9th, they're going to be previewing the series at New York Comic Con. It is still coming, and maybe we'll get some details this weekend on the series. But it's just kind of like, again with Cartoon Network, the same old with them. There's a show that's coming, and honestly, this show has a lot of hype surrounding it because of, who's making it. It's Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, Symbionic Titan, Primal, among other things. People are excited for this series because of Gendy's track record. As per usual, Cartoon Network is just kind of saying nothing about it. Their communication, their lack of communication, that is, it's just mind-boggling to me. And this is all, I made a video recently about the 30th anniversary. This is all during the period of the 30th anniversary. Like, how cool would it have been if for the 30th anniversary they just randomly put up a trailer for Unicorn Warriors Eternal and was like, hey, it's gonna premiere in November or December or even January or February, whenever it comes out. How cool would that have been? It would have been awesome. People would have been hyped. I would have been making a video talking about it, and I'm sure many people would be talking about it on the internet, how, oh wow, this series looks great, I can't wait to see it. But instead they said nothing about it. They said nothing for the 30th anniversary regarding their upcoming shows, and they put no updates about this series over the past year plus. So we're all left wondering, where is this show? Is it still coming? What's going on with it? And like I said, we have the confirmation that it's at New York Comic Con, so I would say it is indeed still coming. For a period of time when we saw all of those cancellations happening last month on HBO Max and all this stuff with Warner Brothers Discovery, I was thinking to myself, like, I hope this show didn't get canceled. I didn't talk about it because in all honesty, I didn't think it did, because I feel like if they canceled Unicorn Warriors Eternal, that would just be setting a bad precedent for Gendy's new contract. Like, Genndy just got signed on to work at Cartoon Network exclusively. Imagine they then cancel his new show and he's like, I just signed this new contract to work with you guys and you're canceling my series. I want out of this deal. I don't want to be here. That probably would have been his reaction, so I'm not surprised that it hasn't been canceled. There was a period of time where in the back of my mind I was wondering, like, geez, I hope this show didn't get canceled, because that would be really bad. As for my predictions on when this show is going to come out, who knows, honestly. Really, at this point, who knows, because it was supposed to come out last year, didn't come last year, now they're saying this year, so hopefully we have it by 2024. That's all I'm gonna say. But in all seriousness, I would say, given that it's going to be at Comic-Con this weekend, they're gonna show a preview of presumably the first few episodes to the audience. I would say that the series is probably complete or near completion, the first season of the series at this point. So I would say definitely within the next 4 to 6 months it will be out, if not sooner than that. I would not be surprised at all if this weekend there's an announcement saying, hey, it's going to premiere on October 24th, look forward to it, or hey, it's coming November 13th, look forward to it. I do think it's coming relatively soon, and hopefully, the one thing I will say is hopefully, fingers crossed, that Cartoon Network treats this show well, because they've had a track record over the past decade, I want to say even. They've had a track record for a while now, where they've had new shows premiere, and they haven't really given them the light of day. They haven't really given them the chance to do well. I'm looking at like Elliot from Earth, or, Mao Mao Heroes of Pure Heart. Shows that were in development that came out, then disappeared for a long period of time to then never be seen again, at least until this point. We know in the case of Mao Mao that it has been canceled, and we can all presume that Elliot from Earth suffered the same fate. hopefully they treat this show well. Hopefully they actually air reruns of it on the channel, because that's another thing as well. Outside of a few exceptions in, Teen Titans Go, and then when The Amazing World of Gumball was still airing new episodes, and now I know We Baby Bears as well, they don't really air reruns of their ongoing series, which has been a huge problem for Cartoon Network over the past decade. So hopefully when this show premieres and all the other shows that come after this, hopefully they actually air reruns of them on the channel to build a fan base for those series so they can be a huge success and can hopefully be Cartoon Network's next big thing. Because honestly, if you look at Cartoon Network's upcoming slate, they really don't have a lot that's like, wow, this is going to be like the huge next big thing. And they need to figure out what is their next big thing, and if they don't have one, make some quality content that can keep the channel afloat. Because right now it's like you go onto Cartoon Network, Teen Titans Go, Amazing World of Gumball, We Baby Bears, that's it. There's nothing else. And they need to add variety to the station to keep it alive. Make Cartoon Network a big brand again. Like, it is still a big brand, but if you think of Cartoon Network today, it doesn't have the same impact as a brand as it did back in the mid 2000s or even the early 2010s. Like, Cartoon Network was huge back then, and I would say it fell off a lot since then over the past decade, and now it's at like rock bottom. So hopefully it doesn't go even deeper down the hole than this. Hopefully it gets better and it comes out of this stronger than ever, but we'll have to wait and see. Unicorn Wars Eternal is going to be a big part of this. They have to give us details on this series, have to give us a release date, and hopefully, like I said, they treat it well so that it becomes a huge hit, it becomes Cartoon Network's next big thing, and the start of hopefully a new memorable era for Cartoon Network. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. Do you guys still think that Unicorn Wars Eternal is coming this year, or do you think it's not going to come until some point next year? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.